Alright, it's going to be a continuation of the tutorial. I recommend you go watch the first part first, and then watch this part. So we're going to have the second part of this triple launch coaster. We're going to start off with this launch. We want it to be a little bit faster than the last one. The last one was 70 kilometers an hour. This one we're going to make the launch track a little bit longer than it. And we're going to, I think it looks fine. Faster acceleration, just more thrilling anyway. Go 110 kilometers an hour. Got the fourth section. I'm gonna do like a little bit of the way Velocicoaster goes up on its first launch. Kind of just goes up and curls around, and then it kind of has like a mini top hat. So dynamic on the laterals. I've always kind of thought about this element, but I've not really tried it, so I'm not sure how good this is going to end up. That's actually almost kind of it. I wonder if I put this at 0. That does not work. Or put that like that. Nope. It's all about just kind of putting random stuff in and seeing if it works or not. That's really all this is. Alright, let's just go down now. I'm going to keep the forces low so it has a pretty steep drop. That is very, very steep though. Do the pull out at the bottom. Now usually, you don't really know. I want it to be about 4 Gs at the bottom. That's good. But that's obviously going to go straight underground. Pretty far underground. So what you can do is you can drop this down until it comes up. That's good. That is going onto the station. Big no-no. So I think that'd be fine. That looks good. Not sure how close to the station that's going to be. Yikes. It might be going into the station, which is not good. So we can change this bit a little bit. There we go. That looks fine. And then that's about to go under the launch. So maybe what we can do is also some more room on the ground. Nice. So put this at 1.5. Turn this right back the other direction and get some quick movement at the bottom as well. Now we can do like a airtime roll. So that's kind of where we do like a 0G roll, but it's going to be negative G's instead of 0 G's. It's going to be, it just kind of looks all funky, and it's just good variation from a standard 0G roll. I think we can probably roll this any way we want. That looks weird. Try it the other eye. I like it the other way. I'm not sure how I like the look of the shaping though. That didn't look great either. I think maybe just 0 G's would be fine. So right now it's at exactly 0. It doesn't have to be exactly though for it to be a 0 G roll. Just gotta be close to it. The higher the forces, the closer to a corkscrew it'll be, and the lower the forces, the closer it'll be to just either a 0 G roll or a negative G roll, kind of like on Taiga. The first roll on Taiga is kind of what I recreated with my Intamin launch video that got 10K views. It's like one of my highest. It had that off the start. It was pretty much exact. I think I did it as like resembling Taiga. I like the look of it. It looks very weird. So now I'm gonna do 2 because I want this to be kind of drawn out. And go this way, and then we can go right back the other way pretty quick. The 1.5. Let's say right here we could do a dive loop. So I'm probably gonna do 2 seconds actually. I want it to be a dive loop. I try to avoid dive loops on inversion on coasters with a lot of inversions because they get pretty repetitive. They're not that great. And usually to get a really good circular shape on the down, I like to append this to be kind of longer, and obviously not being underground, we are at 6 G's. That is not good at all. That is bad. That kills a lot of people. So now we just kind of have to work our way and figure out something that is safe for people. .8, that is very high. But you know, it's gonna work now. I think it looks like a really good shape. Yeah, we're gonna leave that. We're gonna do a quick speed hill right here. We're at the roll of -1. I kind of want this to be closer to 0, so we're going to take our last roll change. And that's closest. We're going to leave it like that. Get pre-pound. .9 is a little high. We can go like 3.4. That looks fine. And that is good. 1.5. Not sure if I want to make a roll right there. I'd say right here is be a good spot. Alright, so now we can make another roll. It's actually Looks like we're gonna have to do it quicker because that is going into the other piece of track. I kind of just make up stuff as I go, do whatever I want, build freely. That's what makes it the most fun. I'm gonna do a sideways hill. I think that would look good right here. Negative, that's a lot of negative G's. I say -8, -0.8, it'd be fine. Yep. Start the roll right there. We're moving at 102 kilometers an hour. We're looking good so far. I say we have a lot of space right here. Let's make just do a normal stall. Look good. I'm a big fan of RMC stalls, but Intamin started making those as well, so it does make me very happy. I like when Intamin does their stalls because they look pretty good. You curl it this way. And it looks like it doesn't look very good. This does not look very realistic. It looks smooth, but this is not realistic at all. Usually you want it to be close to negative. And it looks like it's just gonna be pretty low to the ground. That looks like that does not look like a good stall shape. It looks like it's just gonna go straight into the ground. So maybe we don't do a stall here. We do just like a quick high bank. We might be able to fit in a stall in the third launch. All right. We have a lot of speed. Not a ton of speed. It's too many G's. So, go. Kind of like this. This is really weird. This looks really weird. This is not any element at all in the world currently. And it looks pretty interesting. I kind of want to keep it tilted. That looks good. All right. all about just kind of making something new on the spot. All right. And I think the little 1 second rolls are okay to just use as long as it's not too whippy and it's going into just like a straight track, as in like a launch. And then we'll continue this in the third part. I'll straighten this out. I showed you how to do that in the first part. And yeah, I'll see you then.